Today we are going through my bin. My bin of all the items I use when I want to cheat on my Project Pan items. Hello everyone, my name is Tori. Welcome back or welcome to my channel, and today I'm going through my monthly-ish basket, and these are all the items I pulled out from my collection this past month-ish. It's probably been closer to 3 months now. These are all items I've used in 1 or 2 looks and then put them in the bin. Instead of doing a shop my stash, I like doing this style where I allow myself to pick 1 or 2 items per makeup look. Sometimes not even, sometimes I only pick 1, but just to help keep everything fresh when project panning gets stale. So these are all the items I reached for. I did have a goal for last time. So my goal for last time was that in the next one, I hope to see a more even-ish distribution of products, meaning I see some more older bronzers or highlighters getting pulled in, items that I have sometimes hard time rotating through and making sure everything gets touched and loved. So let's see if I did that this past couple months. So I'm gonna do my biggest category first because I'm shocked how much I used. I mean, granted, it is probably closer to 3 months. I'll put the timestamp on the screen, but I use so much lip products. So jumping in at the top, I have AOA Studios. This is a bullet lipstick in the shade Courting. I really am pleasantly surprised with how I like that nude shade. These I love. This is the CoverGirl Squishy Glaze. This is in Raspberry Twist. I really like this formula, but also this smells like a specific candy. I think it smells like the Mamba doesn't have raspberry though, or do they? Does Mamba have raspberry candy in it? It smells like a specific candy and it makes me very nostalgic. Next, I used a ColourPop lip liner in Angel. I really adored this. I've never tried a ColourPop lip liner before and I really like the formula. You're gonna see a bunch of K-Beauty stuff. This is the ROM and ND, oh my gosh, you are technically a lipstick in the shade 02 tinted stick, a sheer tinted stick. This was very pretty and it was that perfect like rabbit tongue pink shade. Next, I did use a NYX butter gloss in Creme Brulee. I picked up a pack of 3 of these because they were on clearance at my work and I missed them. I did miss them. I did use a older lip gloss. This is the AF94 in Underneath It All. This gives you that perfect like pale ghostly pink and I really enjoyed it. I do like that formula. The one thing I am noticing is, unfortunately, while I do have a good rotation of lip products, a lot of these are newer. For example, this is a Matcha Green Tea Lip Balm from Beauty Treats. That's newer. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie in Cuff Me. This is unfortunately newer. This is the Tarte Maracuja. Oh my god, Juicy Shift in Cotton Candy. This was newer. I only used it once. I don't know how I feel about it yet. This is the Milani Lip Oil in Mulled Wine. That I really liked. Another older item is the Lime Crime Plushies in Turkish Delight. I need to throw this in a project. Similarly, the Sugar Pill Lip Gloss in Crystal Trinket, I really, really enjoyed. I have a couple of these little hearts from Glennon Beauty, I think is how it's pronounced. I'll put it on the screen. It's a small indie business I found. I forget what these 2 are called, but I really like them. I think one of them was called Candy Hearts. This is from Absolute New York. This is a lip gradient duo in Rosewood. I really enjoyed this. I did do like an ombre look with it. I think going forward, I'll probably just use like one or the other, but I really liked it. This is just a random orange lip oil I really liked. Next, About Face. This is the lip gloss in which you wear here. This is, I don't know if I like the scent of this. It's minty, very pepperminty. I don't know if I vibe with that. Next, I have the AOA Studios Lip Glaze, the Butter Lip Tint in Peach. This was nice. I have two NYX Lip IVs in Dripping Nude and Splash and Spice. Really enjoyed these. Next, I have from Rare Beauty the Worth Lip Oil. I really like this. Don't think I would ever purchase the full size, but I did like that. I have another like random lip liner in taupe that was okay. This came from Nekuyanin Cosmetics. This is a lip tint in the shade Cold Blooded, and it is a brown. This is very pretty. Okay, next I have a couple of random unknown lip glosses. I have like a mauve, a nude, and a darker mauve. They were okay. I think I got those as like free gifts. Next I have a Tarte Maracuja Juicy Melt Mask in Cherry Crush. I really liked this. I like this a lot more than the Cotton Candy Shift. I couldn't remember the name. Also from ColourPop, I have the Lippy Stick in Brat and Angel. The Bratz collection in Angel. I like these. I don't like how quickly they melt. Next from Nekuyanin, I have the shade Undead. I'm pretty sure this is blue. A blue lip tint, a fun lip tint. Next from NYX Cosmetics, I have Madeline. This was very, very pretty. Also from NYX Cosmetics, I have Fortune Cookie. I don't remember how I felt about this one. If I thought it washed me out or not. We'll see. We'll see when I eventually try it again. I do have a random lip oil from the Dollar Tree. It was a Belle one, rose scented. It was okay. It is what it is. And then the last lip item. Nope, there's two more lip items. Next, I have the Ioni Soft Lip Veil in Poppy. This has a really nice formula for the dollar store. I was very surprised by it. This is technically a duo product, lip or cheek. This is the Desier. I'll put it on the screen because I'm probably spelling it wrong. But it's in shade number 10. And once again, this was also like that perfect bunny tongue pink that was very popular in Korea. I think I used this as a blush, actually. I don't think I used it on my lips. I used it as a blush, and it was very cute. I did like a very basic look with it. It was very, very cute. Now, I did use a brow product. This was something that wasn't in last rotation, but I did use it this time. I used a Essence Eyebrow Designer in 04 Blonde. It was good. I haven't used a pencil in a while, so I wanted to see if I still liked it because I do have a lot to still go through. So it was good to know I still like it. And another category I'm very proud about having products in is bronzer. I use the Essence Soft Touch Butter Bronzer in 10 Whipped Buttercup. I really enjoy this. And I got the Tarte Contour Shape Tape in Soft Bronze. I really liked how this looked as well. I might have to hide this for myself because I could probably finish it if I use it all summer. I don't really want to, but if I was given the option, maybe I would. Next, let's do some eyeshadows. So I have a couple creams. This is the ColourPop stick. ColourPop Color Stick in Hot Stuff. This one's very pretty. I would like to pan this soon. This is one of my older ones. And then I have two Ioni ones. This is Honest Pink, a liquid eyeshadow. This wasn't too bad. I noticed you just had to be careful because it would easily like blend out. And like blended out, it is also pretty, but it just wasn't giving what I wanted for that look. This one from INE is in Shimmer Pink. This one I remember I really liked, but you had to also like build it up, which if I'm doing something basic, not bad, but when I want to be bold, a little annoying. Next, I didn't know what category to put this in. This is from Half Magic. This is the Glitter Puck in Dopamine Sparkle. This is very pretty. I pretty much use it as like eyeshadow. Next, I have two ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I have Corsage and I have I'm Wishing from the Disney Princess collection. Love both of these. Next, I have two eyeshadows from Etude House. I have Electric Glitter Princess. This is very, very pretty. I could wear this every day. As well as this from their Ponchaco collab. This was Honey Honey. It's just a simple white glitter with like a little iridescent. It's very like, it's so pretty. I could also wear this every day. So they might get thrown in a project soon because I could just wear it every day. Oh, one last eyeshadow. One last single eyeshadow is from Medusa's Makeup. This is in Key Largo. This is a very old one. Next, I do have some primers I tried. These are all brand new. I was just trying to see if there was any that I absolutely adored to pull in right away. This is the AOA Cosmic Cowgirl. The AOA, what is your name? Inner Self, but it's a vitamin C hydrating and soft skin primer, and the Ulta Beauty Soft Blur face primer. I wanted to try all of them to pull a new one in. I ended up picking a different one that's now in 50 Shades of Blue. That was the AOA Hydro Primer. Really like that one. Next, I only used one highlighter. So next rotation, I definitely would like to add more highlighters because only one, kind of crazy. This is the Odin's Eye Azura Shine. It's so pretty. It's a white to blue to purple. Love that, but why did I only use one? I'm gonna go through a couple more of the boring ones before we get to the blush and the palettes. So, eyeliners. I use a lot of eyeliners because I've also been buying a lot of eyeliners. So I started testing them right away, which honestly, whatever. I tried to buy colors, there's a couple dupes, but I tried to buy colors I didn't have duplicates of. So from City Color, I got the shade Bermuda, and it's like a cyan blue. I love blue. This is Bonfire, a nice brownie red. I got Boardwalk, which is more of a taupe brown. No, I did say brownie red. And then I did get Soy Milk, which was a white. And then this brand is called Davis. I got a shimmer white and a more shimmer burgundy. So I really liked all of them. I have been having a lot of fun with eyeliner, so I want to keep it up and just have some more in different colors I don't already have, so I don't get bored or feel stagnant. So they're massive, which is a little scary, but I know they'll last me a while, so I'm very happy with that. Next, I did get the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation in 20 Light Cool. My work had it on clearance for like 20 cents, so unfortunately I bought it. I say unfortunately because I'm not really trying to support e.l.f., but 20 cents, man. I guess that's how much my dignity is. Anyway, we could talk about that another day. I thought it was okay. Definitely not worth the $18.99 I think they're charging. Next, I have a bunch of face powders. So, I finally used my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in Fair. I really like this one. I'm going to probably pull it in during fall time because I have a couple different powders I want to focus on. Similarly, I did get the Pro Luxe powder from Dollar Tree in translucent. Also do like that one, but it's definitely going to be used fall, winter. I did get from One Size Beauty their Turn Up the Base powder in Fair 3 Neutral. This was on clearance at Sephora. So this is going to be a good everyday staple once I finish up my older ones, specifically the powders on my 50 item project pan. They gotta go. This is a newer one because I did buy the Tarte mystery box bag and I split it with my mama. But she didn't want this powder, so I kept it. This is the Amazonian Clay Gem Powder Foundation, and I got it in 12 and Fair Neutral. So this is a winter shade. I knew what I was doing when I picked that shade on purpose, so I couldn't wear it now. Luckily, I used my brain. But so far, I really like all of them. So far, them four don't seem like they oxidize. I have had a long battle with powders that make everything oxidize on me because unfortunately, I'm a fair neutral. The Scottish in me makes me red, but my Italian makes me neutral. So, face palettes. Face palettes. I have a decent rotation and also one old one, two newer ones. And by newer, I mean they've been sitting in a drawer for a couple months. So I'm happy they finally got used. The first one is from Simply Bella. This is the Sun Kissed palette. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I know I'm definitely going to have to use this one more as a eyeshadow just because it is very pigmented. But I really like it. I really liked using it. Let's do the older one first. The older one that I used is the Revolution Beauty and Fortnite palette. This, honestly, is just a very simple, basic, everyday palette for me. So I had fun using it. I used every single shade. I do want to throw this into a project eventually, soon. And then the last face palette was from Ruby Kisses. This is the Bare Blusher palette. The only thing I don't particularly like is that these are both very much the same. Just one's paler than the other. But it is very pretty and very blendable. So I know I'll be able to get good use out of it. But I do like the formula. And now our blushes. The rest of our blushes. So I will say, out of the blushes, I am very proud that I didn't use too many new items. And what I mean by that is I unfortunately have a drawer of new stuff where I have not been rotating it properly. So some of the items in there are, oh God, they're 6 months old now, if not like 8. So we have a lot of 8-month-old products that have never been used before. And only 2 items out of the blushes that were bought in the past 3 months. So, not too bad. The first was from Fui, and this is the Lavender Whip. These are technically blush and lip cheek tints, but primarily I'm using them on my cheeks. I really like this one. If I didn't put this in the bin, I was going to keep using it. By bin, I mean my bucket. So this has to go on a project soon because I really liked how that looked on my cheeks. This one is called Heisey. This is number 01. This is a very pretty mauve. This is what I have on today, actually. This was very cute. I like this one a lot. Now the ones that have been hidden in my drawer. So, first off, I have a Cloud Paint. This is the mini Cloud Paint in Puff from Glossier. This is okay. I don't like the packaging. That's probably why I never fell for the hype. I got that for the birthday gift from Sephora from last year. Next, I have a mini Rare Beauty blush in Charm. This is very pretty. I like it a lot. I have the matte bouncy blush in Worth from Rare Beauty. Also very pretty. I like that a lot. Then I used my Tower 28 and Poppy blush in Cranberry Fizz. This is also very pretty. I love red blush. I love any color blush, to be honest. Now my two oldies. My two oldies that got used. First one is the ColourPop and Stranger Things Blush in Fire. I do like this. It is that black to pink pH blush, but honestly, I do like the cool toneness it gives on my skin. And then I used this e.l.f. duo that honestly I forgot I had for the longest time, which is so crazy to say. This is a duo in Watermelon. This has to go in a project soon. I'm very happy that I got use out of it. Now it's eyeshadow time, eyeshadow time, eyeshadow time. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We have one single shadow before we get into the rest. My knee was covering it. This is from the Ulta Beauty Collection. This is in Sugar Cookie. I really like this formula. I really enjoyed this. I think that's its second time being in rotation because I really enjoy that. So, my palettes. Some of these you are going to remember if you've watched my monthly eyeshadow palette rotation video. Some of these might be little spoilers, and some of these weren't even on there at all, and I used them. Look at me. Anyway, first off the bat, Glamlite. Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th palette. Hello, English. Don't know it. I do really like this color story. I really like their shimmers, and this is a good navy. I am a navy snob when it comes to eyeshadow. I like this navy. So, this was very fun to use. That is definitely more a fall winter palette for me. Next, from Euphoric Sun, I have, oh, I dented her face. I forgot about this. I have the Zodiac palette. This is very cute. I do really like the shimmers. The mattes are stable. I love that. Now I got some little guys. I got a lot of little guys to show you. So, the first one is from AOA Studio. This is the trio in Cherry Blossom. This is really pretty. This one was giving like the Huda Beauty Herpes shade. What were people calling it? The Ebola shade? What? Petri dish. That's what people were calling it. This is what it looks like. It just shows up as red. I don't even know why they bothered to put the white pigment in because it didn't do anything. Next, from e.l.f., I have the Boston and Cream palette from the Dunkin' Donuts collection. This is always a staple. This was very nice to use and an older palette. Next, I have the Hard Candy Quad Hello in the shade Moods. This is very pretty. I like the shades and tones of that one. Next, I have another quad from ColourPop and Animal Crossing. This is 5 Star Island. I like this. Only one I don't like is the glitter, but that's because I don't like pressed glitters and palettes. Next, also from Euphoric Sun, I have the Mini Taro Milk. Once again, don't care for the glitter, but I do really like the purples in here. Yeah, I love purple. This, I'm very happy I used. From Ruby May Cosmetics, I have the Pop Zombie palette. I really like all the tones in here. Now, this definitely isn't a one and done type palette for me. Like, I can definitely do like 2 distinct looks in this palette, maybe 3, but I don't really like this yellow paired with this like goldy. Yeah, like that is a chartreuse. It goes with that one. Not really, whatever, right? But I do really like the formula, so that's very exciting. I feel like I could pair this really well with Sugar Pill and all their palettes that I have. So I need to try that because I think they'll be besties. And last but definitely not least, Odin's Eye and Angelica Little Ghost palette. This is gorgeous. This is definitely not just a fall palette for me. This is every season. I really enjoy this. I really like their mattes, but their shimmers definitely sell me. So I had a lot of fun using it. So through this past rotation, I'm very, very happy with the amount of items I used. Yes, a lot of them were lip products, but like, let's be for real. I have a lot of lip products, so I'm happy they're getting used, you know. But I need to step it up with the highlighters. What am I doing with highlighters? Do I just not like them? That's a lie. I have a couple that are not in a project, but I keep them in my everyday makeup drawer to finish them. So I know they're like, today I'm using one of them. There's 4 cream highlighters I got for Christmas that I'm trying to unofficially pan because they came from a no-name brand, but a relative gifted me them because they have Labubu on it. I don't like Labubus. I like Skull Pandas, actually. Yeah, so I've been trying to pan those, and I think because of that, I only reach for those and the stuff in my projects. So I think there's definitely some disconnect there that I need to work on, because I used to be a 2 to 3 highlighter girly, but now I'm one and done. I don't really like that. And also, I got too much. I can't really be one and done anymore. So that is my goal for next month. More highlighters and keeping the nice variety of items being used. But yeah, let me know if you've been using any fun products down in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.